back, guys. I hope everybody is well. I've been a bit quiet over the last few weeks, haven't I? Just been busy with work, you know how it is, one thing or another. The pond, there's not been too much to report on it. The fish have had a small case of white spot, nothing major or anything like that, but it wanted nipping in bud. So they have had 2 FMG treatments. I actually used my own mixer FMG. I used the Cockney Koi Pond Medic FMG, formalin, sorry, and the Pond Medic Malachite. I mixed that up myself. Now usually I use the Kazuri FMG pre-mixed, but the reason why I did it myself this time was because the Kazuri premix FMG, it's the malachite that's in this is only 0.5% concentration, whereas the malachite green, what you buy on its own in a bottle from Cockney Koi, this is a 1%. So it's a slightly stronger dose. It's always said to be better if you can mix it up yourself anyway, so I thought I'd give that a try this time. And yeah, they seem to be doing okay. I'm going to be giving them another scrape today just to make sure that the white spot is cleared. I think they have, because before I could see ever so small tiny white speckles on a couple of the fish, and they're not there anymore, so I think it's probably done them in, but we shall see. And also what I'm going to do today is boil the fish up, because we're getting towards that time now. The temperatures are really dropping. For the past few days where I am, it's been pretty chilly. The ambient outdoor temperatures have been quite low. I mean, today I think it's about 8 degrees, so, and it's been like that pretty consistent. Daytime it's not been getting too high, to be honest with you. So I think it's going to be about time now where I'm going to be starting to drop my pond temperature. It's still currently sat at 18 degrees, but like I say, it's getting towards that time now where I think I'm going to start thinking about dropping it down. So I'm going to boil fish up today, give them a good checking over, give them a good measure up, see what they've done over this past season, and go from there. I think. I've got to do a bit of a water change, flush drains and things like that. So we'll start getting things prepared, and I'll snap back to you guys. So first up, guys, this is my Momotaro Ginrin Kohaku. This is a fish that's part of Dave Eden Koi Grow and Show. Picked this up when it was really small, probably about, I don't know, without looking back, I think it was about 10 or 11 cm or something like that. I think I picked it up in April, and it's now 41 cm. So it's progressing nicely. I'm still waiting to see if that Shiroji at the back's going to break those 2 dans, which if it does will be quite nice. It's got a bit of secondary here and there, but not particularly fussed, to be honest with you. Nice Ginrin quality. So yeah, really happy with that one. Now this is my fish that I had from Stu at Oki Koi. Call this one number 9 for obvious reasons. It is 9. It's a Pearl Ginrin Sankey, bred by Sakaguchi. You can just see them pearls popping there, look. Now it's not done much growing, to be fair, and if I'm perfectly honest, I wasn't really expecting it to do much.
because of the complexity of this gimrin on these fish, yeah, it's very rare you're going to see a big one, and they're very slow growers. I bought this at 37 cm and it's only 38 now, so you know it's only done a centimetre since we all went to Okies. If I can try and lift this out of water and just show you in the light what, if I can. Those pearls. It's put a bit of body on, I can see that. But as in terms with its length, it's only done a centimetre, which I was kind of expecting it not to do much in lengthwise, if I'm perfectly honest with you. Number 9. Right then, so this is my Koda Gimrin Ochiba. This one is now sitting at 46 cm. Really nice gimrin on this fish, and really nice body shape. The only thing that puts me off with this fish now is the pattern of it. So this one is going to be moved on. Nice scalation. Not the cleanest of heads, as you can see. Yeah, it's had its time for me. Anybody else that is interested in it, let me know. Next up we have the Twisted Chagoi. So those of you who might know, this was a Chagoi that came from Vince, a Twisted Koi, right from Fry, from one of his spawnings, and it's progressing really nicely. So if we just have a look at come here. Settle down. Settle down. No, it's not settling. Anyway, this fish is now measuring 28 cm. So it's becoming a real bruiser really for its age. Settle down. $29 cm for that. 28, sorry. Now this one's going to turn out to be an absolute belter. This is the fish that was given to me by Rick at New Forest Koi back in July, and back then it was 19 centimetres, and this now is measuring 31. But the thing what I really like about this is, if you look, the Benny quality and the Sumi quality is absolutely fantastic on it. I don't know how well you're going to see it. Well, if you look at the Benny on the head, the Sumi, there's still more Sumi to come up yet as well. See it just sitting underneath the skin. But also, not just that, not just the strength of the pigments, but the quality of the Kiwa and Sashi on the Benny. Come here. So the Kiwa at the back of the scale, this Maruzomi Kiwa, the Sashi at the front of the scale, and then also we've got really good Kiwa at the back of the Sumi, which is excellent. Like I say, this back area, this still got to come up yet. You can see it just sat under the skin, so that's gonna thicken up. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Absolutely over the moon with how that's turning out so far. Let me just see if I can widen me. Here we go. Come on. So, absolutely fantastic fish. So Rick, if you do see this, mate, you're doing an absolutely fantastic job with your Go Sankey line, mate. Awesome. So yeah, like I said, I obtained this in July at 19 centimetres, and now it's 31. Getting a nice little body on it as well. Awesome. Right then guys, sticking with Showa. This is my Adam Beyer Showa. I bought this one last November 2022 at 34 cm, and now it is measuring 48 centimeters. Now this one, the Benny on this softened quite a bit when I ramped my system temperature up when I was trying to rid Kostya, and it's actually starting to fill. It's actually started to fill back in, which I'm quite surprised about. I didn't think it'd come back, but it is coming back. It's strengthening back up. So it just shows the strength of the Benny pigment in this fish, which is, you can see it on the head anyway, how strong that is. The Sumi is really nice, still lows to come up on that, as it's sat underneath the skin. I think the only thing with this fish is quite a bit of, well, I wouldn't say quite a bit, but there is the odd speckles of secondary knocking about, such as here, below the flank here, at the back. Yeah, mainly on the right hand flank, not too much on the left hand side, to be honest with you. But there is a bit of secondary knocking about on it, but still nice fish nonetheless, and growing nicely. Right, so sticking with shower again, guys. This is the Easter shower what I bought back in August. This August it was 29 cm. It's now 35. It's an Easter shower. There's loads of development to come up on this still. Still loads to fill in yet. Progressing really nicely. It's filling out in the body, which is what I wanted it to do to begin with. I mean, like I say, my pond's at 18 degrees and I wanted to get them a bit of body on, ready for winter, so I weren't expecting it to put much on in length, to be fair. I wanted to build a bit of body up on them, just to give them a bit of reserve through winter when I start dropping temperature down. So yeah, 6 cm since August it's put on. Right, now we have the Sankey, guys. So this was purchased again in August of this year. You probably remember seeing it. This one is from Maxway, and when it has dropped, the Sumi has dropped off a little bit, as you can see just here. There's some at the back that's dropped off a bit. Now I'm not too sure with Sankey as to how the Sumi behaves in them. Like, what I mean is, obviously in shower the Sumi can drop off and come back up, but with Sankey I'm not too sure how the Sumi behaves. Now at the back, where the Sumi is at the back, it's really strong. You know, it's really good Sumi quality in the fish where it is there, so whether that means there's a good chance it's going to come back up or not, I don't know. Like I say, I'm not sure how Sumi behaves in Sankey. But anyway, yeah, so this was purchased in August. It was 35 cm and now it is at 40. It's put some nice body on from what it was like when I got it, so I'm pleased with that. The Benny quality is really nice still. That's not showing any signs of dropping off. So overall, quite pleased so far. Like I say, I just hope that the Sumi comes back up. If any of you guys know, the Serojas is really nice too. That's nice and bright. Yeah, if any of you guys know how Sumi behaves in Sankey, whether it can come up and whether it can drop back and come back up, then let me know. I'd be interested in hearing your thoughts on that. But yeah, other than that, I'm really pleased with it. Still a really nice fish. Right, that's it for those guys. There is 2 more fish in there what I've not had out.
which is me Hirasawa Chagoi and my Adambaya Chagoi, but I've had them out quite recently when I scraped when I was having the white spot issue. So I'm not going to bother getting them out again. The Adambaya Chagoi was 55 cm and the Hirasawa Chagoi is 60 cm. So they're doing well too. When I had these fish out, I have re-scraped, and there's no sign of any white spot existing, so I'm all pleased with that. So yeah, all's good. I think now I best clean my mess up. Everything's wet through. I'm wet through. Garden's piss wet through. Yeah, so I think I better start getting some water back in this pond now. I've dropped it a bit to do a water change, and get this system back up and running again. Right, I'm back, guys. I forgot to tell you, it's refilled. The day after, like, but it's refilled. So that'll do them for another week. I don't know if I've already mentioned it. I can't remember what I said yesterday, but I'm going to be I'm going to lower my temperature now. Or starting to. It's really dropping now. Temperature throughout the day now, pretty consistently as well. Like this morning, there were right ground frost. I think when I come out this morning, temperature, I think it's 3 degrees or something like that. I looked on ETIP with 3 degrees, and then today it's not got above. I don't think it's got above 10. Yeah, 10 degrees. So that's on a pretty consistent basis now, where we in these low temperatures. So I feel pretty confident that I can start dropping my temperature down now, and keep it at stable. Well, I'll probably set it at 8, but obviously do it slowly, take it down maybe a degree every day or two, the heater, and then just let it eventually settle at a natural temperature to where it is ambient outside. So, and then just use heater to keep it nice and stable as we start moving towards winter. Feed wise, as I start dropping my temperature, I'll gradually start cutting that down as well, until we start getting down to about 12 degrees or something like that, and then it'll just be fed sparsely, depending on if they're looking for it, if they're looking hungry, and then if not, they'll just not get fed altogether. So yeah. That's going to be about that, guys. I think I've been thinking about it, and I think what I'll actually do in regards to this giving a Chiba is, rather than just let it be like sort of a first come first serve sort of thing, I might do it as sort of like a giveaway. So if you are interested in it, it's a Koda Ginrin Chiba. Koda's quite renowned for the Chiba. They've got quite a good Chiba bloodline, Koda have. So what I think I'm going to do is do it as like a giveaway. If you are interested in taking it off my hands, then just put a comment in comment section on this video. Just put something like, I don't know, just put a Chiba, and then what I'll do is in a week or two I'll do a draw, and then whoever wins it can have it. You must be able to collect from the Midlands area though. I can't post it, so if you're going to enter it, then You've got to be able to collect from Midlands area. I'm Derbyshire, so if you can collect from Derbyshire, then all well and good. So yeah, I think that's going to be about it from these mutts. And me. It's only been a quick one, just to show you my fish, how they've progressed throughout the season. So yeah, I'll catch you next time, guys. Don't forget to drop a comment down for this Achiba. Yeah, see you next time.